Lou always maintained a calm, professional demeanor. He always allowed others to express their points of view first before sharing his own thoughts. And they were often punctuated with humor, with a wee twinge of an Aussie accent. But I also remember how passionate he was about the college's core values, like our commitments to student success, access, and to community. And of course, he had a particular affinity for trades training, so it's fitting that we're gathered here in this building, which he was instrumental in making a reality.
At NIC, we have an ethic of care that defines us. Care for our students, care for each other. When a staff member visits a student in the hospital, that's Lou. When a faculty member bangs down the door of a student who stopped coming to class, that's Lou. Our ethic of care begins with Lou, and we are here today to celebrate that. Day in and day out, Lou believed in people, in what they could be, what they might not have believed for themselves. No one was a greater recipient of that than me. It is something I do my best to try and emulate every day because of him. I think he would be so proud of what we have done to support our students through learning supports, counseling, and services that we weren't able to do when he was our president.
So my best memories of Lou are in those late afternoons with him leaning in my office door, and we're talking about student success. We're talking about ways to foster student success, and we had many plans that came out of those moments. And beyond the day-to-day business of running the college, Lou and I focused our work together on student success. I gotta tell you today that he would be so proud to see North Island College seeking student housing here on this campus. And I hope that you, as a community, will support North Island College in reaching that important goal.
Dr. Dryden was deeply committed to education, and in particular, his deep commitment to every student that was seeking to better themselves. His work and his deeds are truly inspirational to all of us. And in recognition of Dr. Dryden's leadership and generosity to education, North Island College is pleased and honored to rename this atrium to the Dr. Lou Dryden Trades Training Atrium. And now it's time for the unveiling.
My only regret is that Lou isn't here to see this. He would have been just chuffed. I don't know if that's an Aussie word or not, is it? Whatever. I didn't say stuffed anyway. He'd be chuffed, very honoured, very proud, and very happy to see all this, to see that wall. That's it. Thank you.
He certainly influenced both me and my sister in positive ways when it came to education over the course of our lives. But I also think it's important to note he never pushed us. He never said you have to go to university or you have to study this. He sort of just guided us, and as some other people mentioned, he was incredibly supportive with any decisions we made throughout our life. But I think that's what I admire my dad the most. He actually didn't discriminate against different types of education. So he saw a nurse as important as a doctor, and a plumber as important as an engineer. For him, it was always about giving people the opportunity to come get educated, come get a trade, get a skill or something practical that's going to translate into potentially a job. And so you can be a productive member of society. And I know that was always very important to him.
He would be very honored here today. I think he would be very humbled as well. It's interesting that his granddaughter is an excellent public speaker because he was actually a little afraid of doing this kind of thing. So I think he would be honored, but also very humbled for all of you to be here. So thank you very much from all of us. all of our families that are also still in Australia who couldn't make the trip, and to everyone here at the college for making this happen. Thank you so much.
Life is about the dash. You're born, there's a dash, and we all pass away. And it's how many people you help during that dash, how many people you influence during that dash, how many lives you impact. You're all here. Lou had a great dash. Thank you all very much for coming.